add it in the course content.
Definitely. Thank you very much.
All right. Great. So this is all about TypeScript that we are going to learn. Okay, Naveen Kumar, can you go ahead? And then probably after Naveen, Naga can go.
Yeah,
Naveen,
hi Tripti. So my
hi Naveen.
question is like, so for TypeScript, right? So is it required to understand JavaScript as a prerequisite?
I will make you learn everything, Naveen. Don't worry. Okay.
Okay,
We will be going with the basics from A to Z. Okay.
okay, okay,
And
fine. Yeah, got it. Thank
if
you.
you're finding it difficult to catch up, we will go slower. You can ask me to go slower at any point of time. Okay.
Yeah, okay,
I
then.
am a
Yeah, thank you.
person who believes very less in theory and more in practical. So everything that I'm showing you here would be practically explained. Sounds good? Please
Yes.
react. That'll help me. Naga,
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, sorry. I was on mute. Thank you.
cool. Naga,
Yeah, hi. Good evening.
good
My
evening.
question is, see, I am into the non-IT background, so I don't have I don't have knowledge. I don't have experience on like coding side, like C, Java, or other things. So, is it helpful for us this one, or
Yes,
we need
yes,
to? Uh,
definitely. I mean, this will help you catch up with any other languages in the future for sure. And
so
as I
actually, I
said,
don't much experience on like Java or C. So this is required for this much more, or it's
no, no,
less.
no, not at all. We'll be going through the basics, absolute basics. Okay. So let me tell you, Nagi. Am I pronouncing your name right? I don't know.
Correct,
Uh,
correct.
I'm sorry. Just
It's
pardon me on
fine.
that.
It's fine, fine.
So let me tell you that when I started with programming, I used to literally create flowcharts, you know,
Mhm.
and then I used to write my programs at a very basic level. So if you find it difficult anywhere, just ask me and be very bindas about it. I will definitely take care of going slow and making it sure that you understand everything to the basics. Okay.
Yeah. Final question. One thing. How was the
No,
market in this? Yeah. How was the market? Its current scenario. Like a
to the
playwright.
market.
Yes.
I understand that it is still mostly Selenium that people are comfortable with. But, when 3 years back I started with the client that I'm working with right now, I automated for them I literally migrated the scripts from Selenium to Cypress. You know, you might have heard of Cypress, right?
Mhm.
So Cypress is completely JavaScript, okay. And then 2022 Playwright came up, so they demanded me to put up with Playwright, okay. And I did not wanted to go again back to JavaScript, so I thought that let me try my hand on TypeScript, so I just picked up that. As per the market for Playwright, it is still slow, but when you will show your resume having a knowledge of TypeScript and Playwright both, then it is definitely a five starer, I can assure you.
Okay. Just we can mention the knowledge also. It should be fine, right?
Yes, yes, definitely.
Yes, yes. Thank you so
And
much.
after learning Playwright, I would suggest do take our training on Cypress also, so that you can understand the difference between both the tools and how actual difference between. I would definitely show you the differences, but that will be more of theoretical. I can not go into the practical of that into depth, right? I can show you some case studies, but to understand it better, you should write a problem statement, maybe a smaller one, in all the three tools and understand the differences. So for me, I will explain this in the later slides, don't worry about
Sure,
it.
sure.
Yeah.
Fine, fine. Thank you.
Yeah. Anybody else? Okay, I have some raised hands. Okay, Nagi, do you want to ask something more?
No, it's fine. I'm clear now. Thank you
Okay,
so much.
Sikandar, can we have you unmuted? Sikandar, are you there? You wanted to ask something, right? Or did I answer with everything, everybody else? All right, Prasant, I can see your name coming up. No, I cannot hear you, Sikandar. I'm sorry. Prasant, can we go ahead
Yeah,
with you? Can you mute
can
yourself?
you hear me?
I can, yes.
Yeah, so a person who doesn't have any knowledge on Selenium or Cypress, so basically,
That's fine.
yeah,
That's fine.
so that's fine. Okay,
Don't
means
worry
while
about it at all.
okay,
Believe me, if you find me going fast anywhere and you're not able to catch up, just stop me there and then, and I'll be slow. Okay?
means while portraying in the resume, if we just say playwright, then will they ask, do you know Selenium, do you know Cypress or something like that, or just having playwright is enough?
They will definitely ask.
Definitely
As
ask about Selenium.
yes, because as a interviewer myself, I have taken around I don't know 650 interviews as of now. I oh sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. So my name is Tripti Jalan. You can view my profile on LinkedIn with my name. I have more than 17 plus years of experience in this industry, and I started my career as a Java developer in 2006, and then I moved into QA after 5 years. So that's pretty much about me. So as an interviewer, yes, Prasant, they will if you are saying that I know Playwright, they will definitely ask you if you know Selenium, because everybody comes from that background only, knowing the Selenium first and then the Playwright. Although it's not a necessity, which nobody understands. Okay,
Okay.
human nature, basic human nature. So I would say that our Selenium and Cypress trainings are also very well to do if you would like to attend them in the future, right? But having a Playwright knowledge will definitely help you, because this is
Okay.
the current tool in the market.
Okay. And you're going to be the trainer for the whole entire course, right?
Yes, I am the facilitator.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, Prasant is done. Can you please, those who have done, please put your hands down. Just lower your hands so that I can know who else are left. Nagi, your hand is still raised. Girish, do you want to ask something?
Yeah, Tripti, good evening. So I just have a
Yes.
one question is that like Playwright is already a free source also and some license version is also there. So how is the
Yeah.
data privacy compared to the license version?
The data privacy part is always better in the license version, Girish, as the market knows, because they use their own clouds, right? It is a Microsoft tool, right? And the Microsoft tool is quite robust enough in keeping the data secure, you know that. So the license version give you that advantage definitely, yes.
Yeah, you mean to say that for the data privacy we have to use the license ones. For other than that we can use the free source, right?
Yes, but what we basically do for the data privacy in our projects is we basically use certain tokens, and to encrypt and decrypt the data basically. So in the automation, that is a very high and advanced area, but yeah, that can be one area where you can yourself secure your data in the automation tasks.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So, Sikandar, are we done? So you can lower
Can
your
you hear
hand
me
if.
now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, who is this Sikandar? Yeah, please go
Sikandar,
ahead.
yeah. Okay, so ma'am, I was looking online and there are vacancies,
Please call
where
me
this.
Trupti. I don't like calling. I don't like being addressed as ma'am. Please call me Trupti.
Okay, that's gonna be tough for me, but okay, let's start here. So thing is, I have seen some vacancies online, and they have mentioned that Selenium or Playwright and all. So thing is, as a new to automation side, right? I would pick that one which is easier for me. So as compared to Java, is TypeScript easier, or Secondly, even if it's easier, is it in demand as compared to Java? So because after finishing maybe course after 2 3 months, I might start applying for jobs in market, and then
Uh,
they will. Yeah. So hope you
yeah,
got my question. So yeah, you can answer it now.
I did get your question, and I totally understand your curiosity too. So, as I said in my previous question, somebody asked me. So, Java is a OOPS-oriented language which is more of OS dependent. Scripting languages are always considered light as they are more transcribable and compilable, better and lighter weight. So, definitely scripting languages are catching up the market more. You must have heard of now Selenium and Java is not that famous. More of Selenium and Python is coming more famous, right? So definitely scripting languages are getting up a hold too much, and as per you wanting to apply in the market with this training, definitely you can apply the very next day. Don't worry about that. And I will help you in whatever sense you want. We can do a one-on-one also while you are into your interviews. uh, is there anything else you asked? Sorry, or was I able to answer you?
No, that's fine. I'm happy with this. Maybe I might get another questions as we go with
Sure.
the call. Thank you.
Sure, just lower your hand as soon as you are done. Uh, Subhatra Devi, you'll have to unmute yourself. Subhatra, okay, I'll help you unmute. So I've sent you an unmute request if you can accept that. All right, I'm taking one last question because there is a lot of things to cover up and we lose time. So Nisarga, let's have your question. Please unmute yourself.
Hi. Yeah, I have unmuted.
Hi,
Yes,
hi.
like I just wanted to know, as part of this course, are we going to cover any framework?
Yes, I will. I'm coming through that. Okay.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Yeah. Anybody else? All right, I'll just take a stop here. Let's move ahead. So this was all about TypeScript. Uh, People who have joined recently, I would request them to send their full name and their WhatsApp number in the chats. This will help us sending you the links and the documents. I'm repeating myself that if you find during the training, if you find me going fast anywhere, do not hesitate at all to stop me there and then, and I'll be slow and I'll make sure that you understand the basics from A to Z. Okay. Moving ahead, about Playwright, definitely we are going to learn what is Playwright, right? What is the difference? So, to understand any tool better, why is it different from other tool, right? We need to understand the architecture of that tool, and that is the most important thing, right? So, definitely we would be learning about the architecture of Selenium, Playwright, and Cypress, all of them. So I would explain you each and every structure, like Selenium 3 and Selenium 4, the Cypress architecture and the Playwright architecture, and why, what is the difference in the HTTP protocol and WebSocket protocol, which is being used by each and every tool. What is the difference between all the three tools, and why are they differentiated in the market? As I said, I am asking somebody's question here. I am going to show you. Just this is not going to be practical. This is just to showcase that there is a code snippet, a case study which is not built by me, which is somebody over the internet who built this case study. Uh, to understand that why which tool is better. So here, the case study ends with the execution time. So here I'm going to explain you that why execution timing, the total execution timing and the architecture of a tool is important to find a tool which is best fit for your need. Okay, we are going to understand all this. Do we have a hand raised? No. Okay, please lower your hands, Subhatra and Nisarg, so that I'm not confused. Okay. Uh, Now we are going to come to the practicals. the magic part. So definitely we are going to get started with Playwright. We will understand the prerequisites and the setup. We will do it together. I'm not going to ask you to do the setup and before joining the demo session or the training session. Don't worry about that. We will do all the setup together. Okay. Anybody is stuck there, I will help around. Okay. We will run our first Playwright test and understand how it is done. Even in TypeScript, we are going to run our programs, and we will understand that how TypeScript do the transpilations. Uh, Basic thing, how the launching of browser can happen with the Playwright. Okay. How browser page and page context are different in Playwright, what is the difference between them, and how they help us in a better in building a better framework. So as we all know, framework is built by small blocks, so we are learning those blocks first. Okay, and then we will understand how the whole framework has to be built. Okay. Then Playwright has a very strong recording feature, right? Cypress also has it, and Selenium has Selenium IDE, as you all know. But what Playwright has is different from every other tool and is very upgraded, right? Upgraded in the sense to record the right and the best suitable locators. Okay, that is what is required by a tool. Okay, we will learn assertions. Definitely we are QAs. Okay, at the end of the day it is validation that matters. Everything we do needs to be validated, so we will understand how Playwright can help in assertions. Okay, most important part of automation: reports, screenshots, videos, right? We will learn about that, how we can play around with them and how we can have them more enhanced. Okay. Debugging and troubleshooting. You must have heard from the developers a lot that we are debugging the code and trying to understand where the bug is. Similarly, as an automation person, we also need to debug to understand where we went wrong and where what went missing. So we will understand that how debugging and troubleshooting can happen in Playwright as CI/CD. Yeah, I am going to start this at the very early stage. Why? Because when we are building our code, it is always good to have that code checked in somewhere so that we have the version history of all the changes that we are doing in the code. That is why as soon as we built a Playwright, so we whatever we did in the last slide, this much small portion, we will check in GitHub. Okay, so we are going to understand the very basics of GitHub also over here. So I'm going to use GitHub here. So we are going to understand small basics of GitHub, usual commands that we would need to create a repository, to check in our code every day. How can we build branches? How can we merge branches? All those basics we are going to cover here. Then how the code, the Playwright framework is integrated into GitHub, and we can run the code there and then with GitHub Actions to help us with the complete CI/CD cycle. We will also learn what is CI/CD basically and how the CI/CD works. So I will just give you a short glance of this. I might have okay, no, just a minute. I think I closed that PPT. Give me a chance. Yeah, so this is the PPT. So the CI/CD part, yeah. So we'll understand the CI/CD. We will understand the whole process of CI/CD, how it helps us in the CI/CD automation pipeline. We will understand this whole process as a theory, definitely, and as a practical, how to create a repository, how to check in our codes, how to check out our codes, how to always keep on adding the new code by the end of the day, and if you want to revert back. Okay, then how to run the code in GitHub Actions. This helps us in the complete CI/CD cycle. So whenever we check in our new code, how the tests automatically starts running themselves, and how we get the results and the reports. Okay, the same thing we will learn from Circle CI also, since somebody had demanded that, so I added that to the course material. So the integration, so CI/CD always need a version tool for integration for running the tests. So we'll be using GitHub here. You can use GitLab or any other tool you want to use. Okay, we will learn how can this whole process help in. Yes, Ashwat, Pasha, just 2 minutes to complete this. Okay, can everybody go on? Kalyani, you are on. Okay. Okay. So yeah. So this is what it is about CI/CD. Okay. Who wanted to? Ashwat, yes. Please go ahead.
Uh, Yeah, hi Tripti. I just wanted to understand whether Playwright will support execution in cloud environments.
It can support execution in any environment. It's all about integration, how you integrate it. It's just
So
like
even
Selenium Java.
okay, okay, through CI/CD itself we can do it, right?
Yes, definitely. That is what we are going to learn here, right?
Okay.
All right. Moving ahead, we would learn handling of UI elements in Playwright. So we will learn all the basics about how automation basically needs these UI elements, locators, and how we can efficiently work on coding with them. Okay. So alerts, drop downs, frameworks, multi windows and tabs, data pickers, web tables are something very common that we come across while we are automating a page. So we will learn everything, and I think I might have a PPT there also. I'm not sure. Let me just check. I open the wrong PPT every time, right? No, I don't have a PPT for this because we don't need, we'll do practical here. So, whatever, just understand one thing, whatever we are going to code, we are going to check in every day. Every day, we are going to check into GitHub and see our GitHub actions, how it is working, right? That is our, moment of truth, basically, the repos that are going to come from GitHub actions, okay? Now we go to some advanced interactions in Playwright, where we will learn about page objects. So you must have lot of times heard about, do you know POM? Do you know POO? Right? So this is what it is. We are going to learn about it, how to separate your page objects from the usual code, and how can it help in reusability. Yeah, so that is what we are going to run. I think I mistyped this one. We are going to run parallel testing, how to run parallel tests. So parallelism we are going to run. Dynamic data handling, as we all know, the data should never be hard coded. So how can we do dynamic data handling with JSON and CSV? Both we are going to learn. Okay, we are going to learn API automation. Also, we are going to add a gist of Allure reporting. Although the reports that are generated by Playwright are self-explanatory and presentable in themselves itself, they don't need anything more. But everybody wants those fancy charts and fancy pie charts, diagram, and everything. So we'll be having a gist of Allure reporting there, right? And last but not the least, BDD with Cucumber. Definitely, we will have, since so we will understand the basics of BDD here, how we can integrate Cucumber. Let me tell you that Playwright is robust enough into itself to be very much BDD oriented, right? You don't need another framework on Playwright, but since it is a market demand too much, we will learn about it. But when you will be actually working with Playwright and building the automation on your own projects, you will understand that BDD is not required, because there are already hooks and tags in the Playwright which will help you bring up such a robust automation framework that you don't need any other layer on it. Okay. Oh, okay. Now I remember. I forgot to mention here. We are going to learn about uh, hooks and page fixtures also. So that is what I wanted to write here. I mistyped it here. So we will learn about Playwright hooks and page fixtures also. Just like BDD and Cucumber. If you don't know it, don't be scared. I will be explaining everything in depth. Okay, so don't be scared of. We will learn everything, and so yeah, we will be learning hooks. I will update this slide and reiterate it. Okay. So yeah, we are going to definitely learn about hooks and page fixtures, right? In the training closure, somebody has asked me that about framework. So let me tell you, when we are going to do all this, you will see that your framework is already in place, right? But it is a small thing, right? You need to see a bigger framework. I will just show you a bigger framework example. It will just be a walkthrough, so that you can relate with whatever you have done in the throughout session of Playwright. Okay. And you will understand that how that fits and how that can be built by your own selves. Okay. We will be resolving queries and questions. Interview preps, yes, we will do that. I will provide you with questions, and we can discuss the answers if you have any kind of doubts there. Certification would be provided to all the trainees at the end of the training. That is definitely a plus. Yeah, so I'm open to questions again.
Right with within this side. So, while working on Selenium, recently I faced the challenges. Earlier, whenever we uploading any document, earlier we used to have a button and then a text box where we used to use .send keys, right, to upload the document. Hello.
Yeah, yeah. I hear you.
Okay. So now, another challenge I found it now, whenever you click any button, the new window pops up. Now you have to select particular folder, particular file from that pop-up window. So are we going to learn uploading documents from window also, or because this is a recent challenge I faced.
I have added multiple windows and tab handling, but not the upload one. Let me see if I can add it. I will surely add it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm noting it down.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
Vijay,
Because
please.
yeah, sorry. Go on.
Sorry. Go ahead if you're not done.
No, almost there. I was just saying that I was facing this challenge because there are different way of handling upload functionality from a pop-up window and from a button and the extra text box. That
Understood. So
yeah,
let me tell you there here that
yeah.
since in every training and demo that we do, right, it is an open
Mm-hmm.
source that we are working with, right? So we
Yeah,
always work with demos websites. Okay. So
yeah,
yours is something which has been built specifically for your product or your project or your client, right? So there is a
yeah.
flow that is there which we cannot access or show, right? I also have such an environment where you are talking what you're talking about, but I cannot
Mm-hmm.
showcase it to you because it is my clients. It
Yes,
is a
agree.
secure, right? If
Yes.
I
I
find a
think I
website.
think whenever they are they are the sites where we like when you're converting PDF to Word files. I think they ask us, they open the pop-up something. Okay, we'll see.
Exactly.
We'll see if you find something, or if I find something, we can share it off and can try it.
Yes, if I could add it
Right.
into the course, if it doesn't extend the course much, then I will
Yeah,
definitely add it. Okay.
sure. Thank you.
Vijay, please go ahead.
Hi Tripti, this is Vijay.
He had.
So actually my query is somewhat related to what Nitin said. So I want to request you to please add a section related to the challenges or the limitations while using the Playwright. Uh, because sometimes even when we're talking about the frameworks, they are tightly coupled with the underlying libraries, node versions, and we have to stick to only those particular versions. So such kinds of factors also can be considered.
Oh, okay. Vijay, I will. So honestly, with my experience of Playwright, I have not faced any such challenges. I have even automated GraphQL with Playwright. If you must have heard of GraphQL gateways, so I have not faced any such challenges. In fact, multi-window automation and parallelism is so smooth with Playwright that it is like magic. But I would definitely try to find some challenges, and I would try to add it. Yeah, I've noted it. Yeah, noted.
Thank you.
Anyone else want to ask anything? Either nobody understood anything or okay. Okay. Subhadra, yeah, Subhadra, please go ahead. All right, I have somebody new, Patil. So, Patil, can you go ahead?
Yeah. So is it possible to automate graphs also using Playwright?
No.
No, right? Okay.
Anybody else? All right, I'll try to unmute you. Let me send you unmute request. If you get a pop-up, please accept it. No. Okay. Uh, Sikandar and Nisarg, just take a pause. I will talk to others first. So I have Iswara Funny. Can you please unmute yourself and talk?
Hi, Tripti. My
Hi.
question is is the Playwright only supported with TypeScript or can we use JavaScript as well?
No, there are n number of languages, JavaScript also, TypeScript also. So I will let you know C Sharp and many other languages. Okay? Java also. Yes, Playwright
Okay,
is supported with Java also. With
okay,
IntelliJ if you are comfortable with that.
thank you.
Okay, now let's take up with Ashwak Pasha.
So my question is there any action which can be done playwright and which cannot be done using Selenium?
I cannot
So
hear you. Very. I mean, if you could be a little louder, it's
okay,
little meek.
is there any action Tripti, which can be done through Playwright, not through Selenium? Like any enhanced features implemented in Playwright?
Hmm, that's a very good question. Not that I can think of right now, but I'm noting it down.
Because when we do the POC right, when we try to change it from Selenium to Playwright, we should answer them why we need the Playwright. So we need some benefits using the Playwright. That thing I need. Like I heard one thing related to network trace and all right. So which will be supported by Playwright.
The biggest thing that I know of is flakiness. Okay,
Uh,
selenium. So okay. Now here is where the architecture comes into picture. Okay, that is why I told in my slide that it is very important to understand the architecture of the tool. Why Selenium not and why Playwright? Okay, because Selenium uses HTTP socket and Playwright uses web socket, and what is the difference between them? Right? It is very important to know the architecture. Okay, so when we will learn about the architecture, you will understand why, and also the case study that I'll show.
right.
And not just
Okay.
that, when we will use Playwright in our training session, you will yourself understand that it is so easy to do the automation, right?
Yeah. Okay. So I have one more question on the API automation side. I heard that Playwright is not supporting much on the API automation side compared to REST Assured. Is that true?
No, no, nothing like that. It
Okay.
has the same kind of structure. That is what I said, that I have automated GraphQL gateway, which is a more higher version of which is used for microservices,
Mhm. Cool. That's good.
right?
Thanks, Tripti.
Uh, okay, good. Please lower your hand, Ashwak, so that I know that you are done. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Girish, can you please unmute?
Yeah, Tripti, I have a one question is that does this entire playwright support generating the entire test either in a PDF format or doc format?
Sorry, what?
Means when I run the test, so when it is successful, I may need it in a PDF format, whatever the steps I have done with a screenshot. Does it support those kind of a features?
It has an HTML report, but I don't know if we can, have a play PDF one. I'm just noting it down. I'll just check, okay?
Yeah, one more question. So is it supposed Fiori applications also?
I am not sure about Fury because I'm hearing it for the first time. I'm sorry. Is it a
Or
web
else,
application? Does it
yeah.
build web? Yeah, any kind
Yeah.
of web application will work. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
I will also give a gist of mobile testing, but let me just be specific here that for mobile testing, Playwright only supports browser emulations. It does not support real devices. Okay, so no simulations, only emulations. I will explain the difference between emulators and simulators also. Okay, Deepak.
Hi, Tripti. We are currently using REST Assured for the GraphQL automation. So, will you be able to show us using
So,
Playwright for one or
Deepak, as you might know, that GraphQL is licensed, right? It works only with licensed applications. So, I will be showing API automation, the normal REST API ones, but it is relatable.
okay?
Are we going to cover? Okay, I'm sorry. Who just wrote a question? I'll have to go back to the chat. Just a minute. Are we going to cover running our tests in cloud? I'm going to run the test in GitHub Actions, which is as good as integrating in the clouds. Okay. Automatic waits are something which is already there, supported in Playwright. So we will learn it through. Okay. Girish. Sorry, I'm for Sikandar and Isak. Just wait for some while. Girish, can you go ahead, please?
Sorry, I
Are you not?
forgot to down the end. Sorry.
All right. Sumit,
Yes.
Sumit, do you want to ask something?
Yeah, can you hear me?
What IDE we are going to use? Yes, VS Code. You can use WebStorm also if you want, but I think VS Code would be easier for those who have never done coding before. Okay, so we'll use VS Code. Uh, but yeah, if anybody is comfortable with WebStorm, I like WebStorm personally more. So you can use WebStorm also if you have licensed version. Then that will be great to have. Sorry, yes, Sumit, please go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So can we do end-to-end automation testing using Playwright, like
Yes, yes,
UI, API, and database?
definitely. So let me tell you, I have a sanity pack also, which I have integrated with my GitHub code. I have unit tests also, and I have a regression pack also.
Okay, great.
Right?
Thank you.
Helps? Great. Sikandar, now you can go ahead, please. Sumit, please lower your hand so that
Sorry
I.
sorry to interrupt.
Um,
You're talking about unit testing, right?
Yeah.
What it does, through Playwright, can we do the unit testing also?
Yes, definitely you can.
Oh, okay.
And it more
Sorry.
helpful it is more helpful when your base code is in a scripting language only, like JavaScript or TypeScript. Okay.
Uh,
I
okay.
will explain. I will explain. Don't worry. Okay.
Thank you.
Sikandar, please go ahead.
yeah, I just wanted to ask you that if Playwright and TypeScript are they like a full combo, or do we need any other dependencies like any other tool which goes with them?
Any other tool?
Yeah, any
Okay,
other
you
thing
need node.
which we
You need
definitely need.
you need Node.js definitely because it is a scripting language. So definitely server is needed for a scripting language. So
Yeah.
Node.js, and we are going to learn about BDD and Cucumber, which is not necessary, which is not required because Playwright in itself is very very BDD oriented. Okay, but since you should know it, we will learn it. Okay.
Okay. BDD is very boring. I have seen in my company as well. It's so much to write. But anyways, it's fine. Okay. Thank you.
I'll make sure that I make it interesting. Don't worry, Sikandar. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Swami, Sikandar, please lower your hand.
Yeah, good evening, ma'am.
Hi, hi.
Hello. Yes, ma'am. So I just wanted to know, will you going to teach us that framework? Just now
Just
you
give me.
said that, yeah, you created framework for unit testing, then what we say, uh,
Yes.
mm, functional testing, and I guess,
Sanity and regression.
yes, ma'am. So we want to learn that framework, ma'am.
I will make you understand everything. We will learn what we will learn will be relatable. I will make you understand that. Okay?
Okay, fine. Thank
If
you.
you don't understand it at the end of the session, I am always there. You can come back to me. Okay?
Thank you.
Again, a
Tripti,
request with Swami, just Sikandar, just give me a moment. Everyone who is right now in the session, please message your full name and your WhatsApp number in the chat right now, so that we'll be able to send you the required links and documents. Okay, please do not miss on that. Okay, I really humbly request that. Okay, Sikandar, please go ahead.
Just a quick one. I don't remember what I wanted to ask you. Oh yeah, you have mentioned in one of the slides that you're gonna walk through for framework. Um, is just a walkthrough you're gonna give, or you're gonna teach us how to build a framework as well?
So that is what I said, that whatever we are going to learn throughout the training, you will be able to relate that that is already a framework that we have built. I will just show you a bigger framework. What we will build will be on demo websites, right? So it will be a smaller one, right? I will just showcase a bigger one and you will be able to relate.
Okay, thanks.
Anybody
yeah, Tripti,
else
one
want
quick
to
question.
ask?
Yeah, Tripti, one quick question. You said MS UI, right? Right?
I miss what?
You said you have even automated MS UI or something, right? That is related to graph.
GraphQL are basically, you can say, kind of APIs for microservices.
Okay, okay. Just one more thing. We have MS Graph also, right?
That is a graph.
Sorry, not MS Graph. Yeah, MS Graph API
All right.
that can be used for mailing purpose, right?
Okay, so that might be secure one. You might need OAuth or something for that, right?
Yes, definitely, definitely. Yeah.
Right, right,
So
right. I'm not.
can we yeah,
I will try to
can
include that.
okay.
Yeah. Noted.
Just yeah, okay. Definitely, if you're working for a company, it will need auth because you need to generate a common generic user ID and to log in and send email notification or receiving an email notification.
Honestly, I have not used it, so I will have to build it up
Okay,
for you. But I will try my best. Okay.
okay.
In case if I couldn't, you can
Yes,
always get in touch with me and I will help you. Okay.
okay.
Ashwak,
Thank you.
do you still have any queries?
Yeah. So are we going to cover any one topic as part of this demo session? Any one
I was
technical TypeScript?
I was about to cover, but we are already out of time.
Yeah. Mhm.
But don't worry, it will all be basics from tomorrow. You won't lose anything or miss anything.
Mhm.
And don't think that since it is written 25 sessions and then Tripti will be committing only 25 sessions and just cover up whatever that can happen in 25 sessions. No, that is not going to happen. If I am late, in any case, anything is left out, I would extend the sessions. Okay.
Okay, so after these sessions, after 25 sessions, we'll get any support from you, Tripti?
Yes, yes, definitely you can. No problem.
Okay. Okay. Thanks.
So I saw something in the chat. Please provide hours, duration, timings, day. So I think that is already provided in the WhatsApp. So I'm repeating myself here. It is only weekdays, 1 hour. 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. IST, uh, starting from tomorrow. And it currently the course is set up to 25 sessions. It can be less or more, but it will, I think it will go up to 25 sessions definitely. Have I answered? Yeah. Can we do performance testing with Playwright? No, dear. Performance testing tools are entirely different. Why? Because Playwright works on web automation, and load testing or performance testing tool basically works on your API calls. They create a load on your servers through the API calls. Okay, so it has nothing related to load testing or performance testing. But what you can do is you can create your packs, you can run it, multiple number of times, and then you can see the load through Datadog or anything, if you have a setup for Datadog or monitoring setups, right? I hope I'm able to answer everybody's question. If yes, then please say yes. Going forward, will we have access to recording? That I have no idea. I am just the facilitator. You can get in touch with the with Kumar sir or anybody else in the Isha training who has been interacting in the WhatsApp groups. So sorry, this question I have no idea. I'm just the facilitator. Okay. If I'm not able to answer anybody, please write in the chat. Don't feel shy and be very open to me. As I said, no question is a silly one for me. Everything is, all your questions are very very important to me, because even I am learning from them. They are challenging me. So please do not hesitate. Any assessments? Do you want assessments, Prasant? I will try to create some assessments. Okay. But after any training day, so any training day, if during the end of the training day, if I am not able to complete that complete day session, I would like you to take it as an assessment or assignment and come up with it tomorrow on the next day. It's not like that I have given it as an assignment, so I will not do it in the session. I will definitely do it in the sessions, but I would first like to see what you have done. Okay. Any other questions? If I missed out your text, then please do repeat here. I will answer it. Don't worry. If you're shy enough to call out, because don't be shy, please. I really love every kind of question. They're challenging me every moment to learn better. All right, Sumit left. I think he got upset with me. No worries. Okay, we are just 2 minutes more left. If anybody has any questions, I would like to answer them, please. Or if you want anything more to be covered, I would definitely like to add it. Just give me your suggestions. Okay, Deepak also left. Yes, Nisarga, please go ahead.
Yeah, like in the web elements, like authentication pop-up and opening the browser with the incognito mode, all these topics will be covered, like auto wait.
Yes, auto weights are something which is already a part of Playwright. You will learn about it. But as I
Okay,
said, okay. So this, browser page context in Playwright is something related to incognito. And
okay.
what is the other thing that you did that you asked? Sorry.
Authentication pop-up.
Authentication purpose. So yes, I have that added also. So alerts, we will learn prompts, alerts, and everything. Okay.
Okay, okay. Like it will be covered, right?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure. Thank you.
Okay, guys, wonderful. It's 9 p.m. I won't waste your time. We will waste more time when we start with the sessions, and we will take some extra time as per your comfort at that time. Okay.
Is it gonna be same link tomorrow, ma'am, for the class? If anyone going?
you joined.
Sorry, Sikandar. Again, I'm just the facilitator. I think the Isha training admins would be able to help you better. So you can ask
Okay.
Kumar sir. Okay, or there is one person who has been WhatsApping you the links. You can ask him directly on WhatsApp. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, tomorrow is the first session, first day of the first session starting. Okay. So again, I'm repeating myself. It is only weekdays. I want weekends for myself. I want to sleep. I want to give time to my family. Okay, sleeping is the best part. So yeah, even if you would want that, but I won't leave you so easy on the weekends. I would definitely leave you with some assignments so that you practice. Okay, so don't worry. I will cover up everything. So it will be weekdays, 8 to 9 p.m. IST, 1 hour daily. All right, guys. Have a nice evening. Bye bye.
All good.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
ma'am.
you,
Good night.
Tripti. Excellent.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you all. Bye.
local will get vanished. Why? Because item is a local variable and the life of local variable is till the control remain in the block. And for this you need to study the storage class. The item variable will get removed. Now you must be thinking, why not st, why not top? If I show you this st, this top, all are global variables, and the life of global variable is till the program comes to an end. Right now I'm not out of the program. The moment I'm not out of the program, this variable will remain same. Fine. Okay, the top will have value 0 and st 0th position will have value 5. Okay, now when you come out of this push function, where you will go? You will go from where you have received the call. Where you have received the call? You have received the call from this place, and it will move to the next line. What is next line? Break. What break will do? Break will take you out from switch. You will come out of switch. This bracket is of for switch, swic. This bracket is for while, and this bracket is for main. Fine. This bracket is for main function. You have created three brackets: one,